Hello everyone, teaching pre-algebra for primary school students by Ms. Shalini and Ms. Vayu.
Hello maths teachers, teaching algebra often takes place in year 5 and 6 in a student's school career.
However, we see many students who face difficulty shifting into algebraic thinking from arithmetic thinking, basically shifting from thinking in numbers to now thinking in x and y's.
To bridge the gap in arithmetic thinking and algebraic thinking, we suggest introducing pre-algebra in your maths lessons. But first, let us understand what pre-algebra is.
Pre-algebra, as the name suggests, is a key learning moment before learning about algebra. It acts as a transition tool to shift arithmetic thinking into increasingly algebraic thinking in students.
It starts by getting students to think in number patterns and its relationship between one set of numbers and another.
In other words, it builds a good foundation that thinking in number relation can then be replaced with letters in algebra.
One technique is to formulate algebraic thinking through number pattern activities. These activities help students see the relationship between the terms in a sequence. This is because relational thinking is something that is quite important in algebra later on.
We will use matchsticks in our example, but feel free to use any concrete object in your demonstration to your students. This helps students to follow your lesson easier and then better formulate a mental image of the problem.
Let's start with drawing a box made up of 4 matchsticks. The first box has 4 matchsticks. Now, add 3 more matchsticks to form the next box. Now we have 2 boxes made up of 7 matchsticks. Notice how the total matches are 7 instead of 8 because of this shared wall between the first and the second matchstick house. Now add in 3 more to the third box so we can have a total of 10 matchsticks.
Since we represented the problem, let's write down what we know about the 3 boxes in a table. On the left column is the box number, and on the right column is the total number of matchsticks. We can see that the first box has only 4 matchsticks in total. When the second box is there, we have 7 matchsticks altogether. The third box have 10 matchsticks. So, each time we are adding 3 more matchsticks with the addition of a new box. At this point, students are seeing how a pattern is forming. But to make it even clearer, let's get them to think deeper about representing the pattern that is forming.
Looking at the pattern, we always know that the future number of matches is always being added 3 new matchsticks from the previous one. To get 10, it's 4 being added by 3 new matchsticks for the second time. Knowing these values, let's fill in our table we drew earlier.
Using this matchbox example, the teacher needs to emphasize how the number of boxes are related to the total number of matchsticks used. This is to show that the two sets of values are related to one another. And this is basically how algebraic thinking is. Thank you for watching our video.
Created using Powtoon.